Del Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. In today's video, we're going back to the tutorials. We are talking about how to build up an attack properly on FIFA 22. So there's a variety of different ways that you can go about this. Most of this is going to be gameplay clips and actually showing you goals and attacks that I've done, like from games in the Elite Division, where I'll actually show you examples of how you should build up, what works on this game, and then explain it and how to do it yourself. For the first bit, I'm going to talk a little bit about tactics team and how that can work. This is my current team at the moment. What do you guys think of it? One of the things I would say, by the way, when it comes to build-up play on this, related to team, is I like midfielders on this game who can pass. Most people are going to be playing the 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, maybe the narrow. It is vital, in my opinion, in this game, that, and at this point, everyone's got enough coins to get a decent team. I would say it's vital that you have at least one passer who is really, really good. So for me, it's De Bruyne. The goal De Bruyne is more than good enough for this. I used to use Haaland, loved his card, but the driven passes, which you'll see when it comes to the actual tutorial bits in the sense of the videos, they're really, really good on this game. And the top passers, this is one of the first FIFAs in a long time. I think you really notice elite passers, which is good. It's how it should be. But yeah, a creative midfielder of this game is really useful. I like all-round midfielders in general, and then it's pretty obvious what you want in your attack. For the tactics, generally speaking, for actual literal build-up play, I only really ever go balanced. You could go long ball or fast build-up potentially if you're trying to be really attacking, press and go straight forward. I would never go slow build-up. Slow build-up obviously supposed to work with possession. Possession on the chance creation just doesn't work on this game. I don't even think it helps you keep the ball, but it's just broken and doesn't work properly on that. Players in box, obviously, you could up that. I don't think you really want to change it too much. Direct passing, it's basically a thing where if you go direct passing, I did talk about it in a video, what it does is it puts your strikers to around 6 yards out. Their defenders will follow, and you just drill it into them, and then if you turn and they don't mark it, you score. I'll show an example of it, but it's pretty broken. And then when it comes to the instructions, it varies a lot, but for the 4-4-2, I like stay wide on the wingers to pull men out and give me more space in the middle. And for the actual midfielders, I will have one on balanced and one on stay back. In a more attacking one, the actual 4-4-2, not this one with CDMs, but the one with centre-mids, I might put them both on balance. But these you can mess around with a bit. But let's get into some actual gameplay clips so you guys can see what I'm on about. Now, one of the best ways of scoring on FIFA 22, and it is crazy, and this is even more so on the PS5 version, because on the PS4 version, you can't really park the bus, midfielders don't drop as deep, but on the PS4, or PS5 version, sorry, teams park the bus and drop super deep. So if you don't get in quick, I'm not saying force the ball forward or rush it all the time, you have to play at different tempos, and you don't want to rush the ball and do stupid stuff. But on this game, it is vital if you get a chance to get through and before they can park the bus, you do it. One of the best ways to score is to do a chip through ball. Now watch here. You press L1. So I've aimed my left stick there to this guy and pressed L1. When you press L1, that triggers a run. And I'll say little stuff like that because not everyone always knows this. A lot of you might be watching this think, oh, I already knew that. But it's worth me saying, because quite often I've said stuff in the past that I thought everyone might know, but lots of people said they did, and it's helpful. So L1 triggers the run, gets your Sabio in behind. Now, here, look when I'm passing it. I'm passing it, and it's Cordoba, who's one of the fastest, most agile centre-backs in the game, and he's got maybe 3-4 yards on Eusebio. These don't work all the time. But you either do L1 triangle for the chip through ball or L1 R1 triangle. Normally L1 R1 triangle's better. And basically, if you've got this type of gap and you've got a decent, fast, strong striker, it is worth going for. It is not easy to break people down on this game. So if you get a chance like this, it is worth going for. And look, his defender just gets stuck in the mud, slows down, and you take a touch, bang. Obviously, not everyone can do what Eusebio did there. But the point still stands. Chip through balls are at the point where I'd almost say they're broken. They're so good on this game that if you get a chance to do something like that, it's worth going for, to be honest. Let's watch it one more time. What could my opponent really have done to defend this? He maybe could have switched a little bit quicker, but I don't think he would have done much. It's very hard to defend, and anything that's hard to defend is something you want to take advantage of, and you'll get nice, easy goals from it. So that is build-up play, even if it's a very quick build-up play. So at the start of this clip, I have a free kick pretty much at the halfway line, and I end up scoring, and I'm going to talk you through the clip, my attacking play, and my thought process in the build-up here. So, take it short. I can see that this man's running there, so I can go out wide. I don't really see much space going down there, so I turn back. Sometimes you have to be patient. A lot of the time here, I would maybe do a through ball for the right back here to run onto and build up that way. But I think he's clearly going that way, and I can see here a bit of a gap here. If I can go there, there's going to be a lot of space. And honestly, when there's space, you have to be looking for it. He's not pressing me hard, so I've got time on the ball to look for this. And I know I've got Kevin De Bruyne. He's got a 5-star weak foot and 95 to 97 on pretty much all the key passing stats. What I do in my build-up is I try and get it to my best passer if he's not under pressure. And I will try and look for a good opportunity to get it to him and make a creative pass. Here, I would not play this pass with Renato Sanchez on his 4-star weak foot and low to mid-80s passing. But because it's Kevin De Bruyne, I see, even though it's not an easy pass, I can thread it between these two. And when I say thread, I didn't do a threaded through ball. I did a driven pass. That's an R1X. And look now. It gets there, and I've cut all these men out. That is 4 midfielders I've taken out of the game with 1 driven pass into my striker's feet. Driven passes are really, really good on this game. And definitely worth doing when you can get them in, especially with the good passes. They're really quick and hard to intercept. And then there, I'm trying to dribble and make some space. I maybe could have through-balled that to Ginola, but I don't think it would work before the keeper got it. So I'm trying to create space. There's not any there. He's got too many AI. This is just FIFA 22. So there, I go to Di Natale's a bit more space. Here, I do a fake shot to try and create some space. Maybe it wasn't the best decision, but often in the box, fake shots, tricks can create some space. And here, I maybe should have shot. Near post power there probably goes in. But what I'm trying to do a lot of the time on this game is look for the extra pass. Here, it's a bit risky going for the extra pass. But once I get it, it's guaranteed goals. Shoot from there. The keeper's not saving it. Powered it first time. So watch here. Driven pass with De Bruyne. Dribble, dribble, no space. Find some space there. Extra pass. Easy goal. That's all come from patience, using my players properly, so using my creative midfielder with high passing to do a driven pass that takes his midfield out of the game, patience around the box, play the extra pass, then a nice, easy finish at the end of it. Very simple goal coming up, but a nice one that I scored that I want to show you guys. Again, this is using my players properly. You can see here, I'm using the players in a lot of space as well. I find a lot of people really struggle in build-up play because they don't use space, and then they lose the ball because they get rushed when they're in possession. But it's because they're not using the players who are in lots of space. I pick out Renato Sanchez lots of space here, and I see De Bruyne making a run from deep. Here, normally, if this was 0-0, I don't think I'd shoot. But this is using a player with 98 shot power and long shots with a hunter on. He's got an insane shot. The keepers, normally when you shoot first time, if they're normally a bit flat-footed. I thought, you know what, let's go for it, hit it. An absolute rifle of a shot. I'm not recommending you go for that often. It can be worth going for, especially with the top players. Don't do it with someone who's not that good at shooting, but there, beautiful goal that caught my opponent out. In this clip here, you can really see how the direct passing works and how hard it can be to defend. So let's watch it here. I'll watch the goal back and then we'll rewind it and I'll explain it. So Kay's on the wing. And there. Let's watch it back. So, building up around here, looking for the space. He's pulled his defender out there, which is not what you should do. Don't pull out like that. There, little scoot to create some space. Kay's is in extra space. Here, he's obviously worried that I'm going to go there or run up and shoot. This is where direct passing comes in. I'm about 8 to 10 yards out here, and it makes the run there and pins the defender back. And once I get here, I pass it to him. It's so close to the goal, that's an easy finish. And a volley on the double tap's got so much power, the keeper can't save it. If I don't have direct passing and he's around here, it might get saved. Nice easy goal, direct passing, pins and back, hard to defend. Again here, another example of just getting down the line cutbacks. Watch it from further back. So I'm using the space here. Now, I turn up here because I know there's a lot of space on the wing. 4-4-2, quite often you can make space like this. The wings are getting space. Chaser, I know, has got the ability to just burst past him here. And in the 4-4-2, it is so good for cutbacks. And cutbacks are one of the best ways of scoring on FIFA 22. I just run to the byline and they're driven pass across goal because they're harder to intercept. You want to just do a normal X pass if there's no defenders marking it, but driven pass if there's defenders around there makes it sharper. And then I just press shoot straight away. Nice, easy finish. Hopefully this video has been able to help you out with lots of new different techniques and ways of attacking and building up. Appreciate all of you who watch my videos. As always, if you have any questions or any feedback on the video, please let me know in the comments. Have a great day. Keep it spicy, and I will see you in the next one.